Welcome back. This week we're going to be doing adding and subtracting fractions with unlike denominators. Remember that the numerator is on the top and the denominator is on the bottom when we have fractions. So we're looking at these two. You see the numerator's on the top and the denominator's on the bottom. So, we're going to be looking at fractions that have unlike denominators, which means that the bottom numbers are different. Let's dive into our first example. 1/3 plus 2/4. So the first thing we need to do is draw two boxes to represent each of these pictures. So, one box for my first fraction, and give me a little space, come over here, one box for my second fraction. Let's look at the first fraction, 1/3. 3 tells me how many pieces I should have. So I'm going to divide my box into 3 pieces like this. 1 tells me that one piece is going to be shaded in. Now, remember, this is not art class, so it doesn't have to be colored in perfectly. We don't have to neatly color in our boxes. Now, let's go over here to our second box and do the same thing. How many pieces should we have? Remember, the denominator tells me how many pieces, and in this case, our denominator is 4. So I'm going to divide the box into 4 pieces. And if I look at my numerator, the number on the top, it tells me I'm going to color in 2 pieces. So this is how our picture looks. But if the numbers on the bottom are not the same, we now have a different step. This is correct, but now we have to take the next step so that they get a common denominator. Now, we're going to do what's called a crisscross method. So, this box is divided into thirds, but we also want to divide it into fourths. So now I'm going to come and I'm going to draw a line this way and divide it into fourths. Now, I don't need to shade it. I just need to divide it into fourths. This one's divided into fourths, so I need to divide it into what? That's right, thirds. So I'm going to come and draw lines to divide it into thirds. So now this way I have 1, 2, 3 pieces, and this one I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. So now all together we can add it, but we no longer have thirds and we no longer have fourths. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces. So my new fraction for my denominator is going to be in 12ths. Same thing over here. We have to count how many pieces in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I also have 12 pieces over here. But we're not finished, because now we need to know the value of our numerator. So, remember, our numerator is how many boxes colored in. In our first picture, we had 1 piece shaded in. But now we have our box divided into 12 pieces, so we have to count 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces are colored in. And now we're going to come over here and we're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to put this up here. I'm going to bring my plus sign down and my equal sign down. Now that our denominators are the exact same number, the number on the bottom is the same, we simply just add the top numbers, 4 plus 6, or you can count all the shaded pieces together, whichever method works, and we get 10. So if you're to count this, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 over, and everything's divided into 12 pieces. But we're not finished, because now we have to simplify this fraction, just like we've been doing in class last week. So we're looking at this number. Can it be divided by 10? Nope, because both of our numbers do not end in a 0. Can it be divided by 5? Remember, it can't have a remainder. Can it equally be divided by 5? Nope, because that will give me a remainder right there. Can they both be equally divided by 2? Yes, because they're both even numbers. So, if I divide this by 2 and divide this by 2, then it's going to give me 5 over 6. But I'm not finished yet, because now I have to check again. Can it be divided by 10? No. 5? Nope. 2? Nope. 3? Nope. 7? Nope. So this is its simplest form, and that is my final answer. So, let's pretend that you forgot to simplify it. Well, that's okay. It's not as many points taken off. Where your points count is in your picture and in your answer. So, we're going to try another one in our next video that involves subtraction. I hope you're ready.